But so you stay, but I'm thinking like, okay, if we stay while we have a lot of gold, we want to make sure we are able to do something that is better than recalling for collector, which in general is the basic play. Oh, I have collector, I recall, of course. Well, yeah, sure. In general, you should recall for collector, but if you can reliably pressure your enemies, if you can, you know, have a high percentage kill on them and they are low HP, you can pressure, take plates, tower, blah, blah, blah. I would stay even though I have collector, but let's see how much pressure you have here, because it's like, okay, she's not low, but you have 100 mana. How are you gonna kill them?
Yeah,
because
and I wasted 100 mana right there.
Because you ult, and at this point I will be like, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'll push this, I recall instantly. There is no universe where I can actually reliably pressure their like only if the guy is like 100 HP maybe. But even then, with this mana, Jax is bot, Diana is top, the easiest recall is for collector here. So this is actually a big thing, because here, after you push this, you can never kill them right here. What's going on, guys? Vizais here, and today we're gonna learn how to play Caitlyn with fundamentals, laning phase, mid game, wave management, recall timings, also rotations, macro, below Grandmaster. Guys, please copy this 100%. This is applicable for you in every elo. My name is Vizais, I'm an AD carry professional coach, and I'll show you how to play the game properly on this role. Be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell if you want to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this amazing AD carry channel. Enjoy, guys. You probably expected, well, I mean, you're also kind of crazy here. Look at your movement here. They can W you and isolate Kai'Sa Q here.
Yeah.
Even if it splits on the Shaco, it's still pretty bad. So ideally, danger. And when I say hug the wall, well, actually hug the wall. Like, I want you to be like here. Just going like this. Really, really close.
I think I didn't expect them to be in the bush.
Yeah. Well, they should, because they have Kai'Sa isolated Q, and usually Kai'Sa is a great all-inner. Of course, this guy has first strike for some reason, but he's still an annoying champion with the isolated Q.
I just feel like they got there really fast. I don't know how long it takes to walk down there, but they were all topside right there, and I walked straight. But of course, I'm under the tower, of course.
They got... but like, if you stay here, they can just wrap around.
I don't have vision. Well,
yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. 1, 2. Huge mistake by Rakan going to a big minion wave without little tempo Kai'Sa. Kiting is very, very good. Good mechanics. Let's see the Q angle. Really good. And flash auto attack. Really good. You step into the brush so you don't re-tank the minions. Very, very good mechanics right there. Did you step into the brush? Let's see. Step into the brush right here. Okay, so that one you did auto attack, go into the brush, and here you're still into the brush. I see. Okay, pretty good. Let's see what you're gonna do right now. Ideally, you don't hit the minions when you're in the brush, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why shouldn't we attack the minions?
They have vision on me, right?
Yeah, because by hitting the minion, they will get vision on you. Ideally, you just Q towards the Kai'Sa from here, but now they can see you because you just hit the minion. So also this last hit is pretty bad. The minion is like 70 HP or something. You should last it when it's like really low.
Okay.
Why?
So I don't push the wave into...
Yeah, you just want to...
keep it there as long as possible.
As long as possible. Yeah, ideally as long as possible. Exactly. Okay, so let's see what happens. Auto. Then you woke up right here. Let's see. Good auto. Very good. Good auto. I mean, ideally, you should pay attention to the missile of the minions and see this minion wasn't gonna die. So same concept. It's like you don't need to do this. Also, the potion. Hold your potion for as much as possible. You're gonna get level 2. Which means actually this HP right now.
Yeah.
So you're overheating a little bit. So yeah, careful with that. So all what we talked about right now are optimized, like just optimizations. Nothing crazy. If you would have to forget everything that I said, it's not going to influence your rank at all. So let's see big things. So you go into brush, you push, double level 2. Okay. Getting like 8 out of 12 minions. Sure, we did fight a lot. Let's see this trap. You trap it right there. What are you going to do? Jax stop. Okay, but let's see. So you go into the lane. The trap is not really on the left angle here. It is more like here.
Yeah.
But I mean, sure. It's not really a big deal. And here Jax shows up top. You did go for the crit. You did go for the Q, which is beautiful. And if Jax is top here, what should we do with the wave?
It feels like you want me to say that I should push to me, but I would push this wave as well.
Why?
To set up for a dive when Diana comes, but Jax will probably be there as well.
Thing is, Diana is 3 camps away of bot lane, which means minimum a minute from now, and then for her to walk up on bot lane like maybe 15 to 20 seconds. So it's a bit too... If she was on the Krugs, finishing Krugs, and you're thinking about the dive, I would be like, yeah, that's realistic. But now to think that in the next 2 minutes she'll do it, maybe in Challenger, but even in Challenger, people will be like, nah, I'm full clear jungle. If I do this and they just flash away and I get nothing, I'm gonna lose my tempo of the Jax.
That makes sense. And I also think, like, if we push up, it gives her the opportunity to counter jungle their Jax, and we could come fast.
Yeah, so realistically speaking right here, if you think you can pressure them into the tower, hardcore pushing and placing traps like this is good.
Yeah.
So fast pushing like a psycho. And specifically because Kai'Sa is 300 HP. If Kai'Sa is full HP, 100% of HP, and you keep pushing and you give her free farm, that's horrible. But she is 300 HP, which means you can set up some traps. If she steps into another trap, she's going to be 150 HP. And that's horrible. So in this case, you have two options. If this is a challenger player might still keep the wave here and stay here up on the lane and try to punish. Literally like hold the wave here and Jax is top, so there is no threat. You just Q Kai'Sa, or keep pushing and poke her under the tower because she's low. Both plays are viable. Let's see which one you did. Good walk up. Nice try to trap. Okay. Now you should push. I don't know who's pinging you right here. Garen? Jax is top. Okay, interesting ping. And you actually... okay, so you're pinging onto the blue buff. You're hovering. And then you try to trap. Try to go.
I guess they tapped for too long now.
Realistically speaking, Jax is top right now. So it's 245. There is no scuttle. So Jax is most likely going to recall and go to blue buff. So you actually hover to go for the blue. It's not bad. The other alternative that looks to be better is stay into the tower, trap them there, and Q Kai'Sa.
Okay.
Because one, staying here and being right away onto the Diana is actually in most cases better. But since Kai'Sa is 300 HP, if you pressure her under the tower, we can even get a gank and we just win with Diana.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's the same concept. Is you want to play around your jungle and you either want to be there or bully the shit out of this Kai'Sa. And in this case, staying in the laning phase is not that bad. And you did stay slightly too much here. Because at this point, when Diana started the buff, all what you should be thinking is pushing this wave. Because if you push this wave, they're in the tower, they can't move. And if Kai'Sa recalled for some reason, because she was 300 HP, then you just make them lose a lot. So this hesitation is like whatever, but this right here, this click is very bad. Because Jax is mid, and you should really think about your farm, but you're not. You're just, pinging mid, staying mid, but you're AD carry. It's not your responsibility to ping people and just push the wave, bully this Kai'Sa, and if you gap her, you're gonna win the game. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes, but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight, and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com. Okay, so far, good dodge. Okay, heavy D. And then here we... Okay, so we didn't expect the damage. I see. You can also EQ at the same time here, right? Because if you hit the... Like here. If you EQ on the Drakan, it's gonna be a lot lower. Or if you really want to go do it on the Kaisa here, just EQ at the same time.
Yeah, makes sense.
She's gonna tank the full Q, which she didn't here. And yeah, here we didn't really know the damage. Yeah, I see. I see.
And then I played my jungler, but it was my fault though.
Yeah, I think that if your jungle was better, he can make the difference. If you were better, you can make the difference. So you guys are both deserving the rank.
I just feel like after she took his buff, she could have come from behind right there instead of
on the bot lane.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if she comes from behind, it is Rakan. So you jump onto the Kaisa. And then Shaco follow-up is useless. Jax is behind you. You're going to be here 100% dead.
Yeah.
So it's complicated for her to go for this gank, especially because they are not that low. It's like, okay, you can chunk this guy, but this guy has barrier. And it's Rakan. Rakan can double in, E out. And it's...
Yeah.
And Jax will kill everyone if you force people to commit.
But pointless playing.
Yeah, I would just... You anyways can control. So you can control her, so I wouldn't really look very much of this thing. So... Are you behind right now? It's a slow push into them. So you're slow pushing here. That's fine. You're safe. But on the next wave, you should push hardcore. Like right now, you should insta push this Y.
Yeah. Just to make Kaiser lose as many minions as possible.
Yeah, and if you stay right here, there is the next wave that is about to spawn. And if you push this very slow, what's the worst case scenario here?
I guess that Jax is still here and we are under the tower for longer than we need to.
Yeah, like the worst case scenario is we're not going to crush this in time, and the next wave is actually going to come here and is going to make the wave be frozen or stay in front of their tower. So here, this right here doesn't help you to achieve anything if you just sit here.
Yeah, she doesn't really lose any minions from that play.
Yeah, well, I would not really use all 3 traps. Like you put that one, which is, yeah, I don't really like your trap placements. You see that this is the tower. It's like a little bit into the tower. So yeah, ideally right here, and right here. Or you can also block like this. But this, like if you hover, like if you cover a bit like this one, only on one side, should you block her? She either goes like this or like this. If you had the Blitzcrank, maybe it's good. But with Shaco, I would keep one. I would always hold one trap in case we fight. And it's good to also hold it for the brushes in case they face check. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting out traded here. With the Shaco, it's really important to not force many trades. Obviously, you play Kate, so you want to win the lane. But remember, you cannot play 1v2 unless they face check brushes. So you really need to avoid trading unless you know you can. If you can hit them and they will hit you back, it's a bad trade.
Okay.
In this matchup.
Yeah.
In this matchup. Okay, so let's see what happens. So you get out traded here. Crazy. Jax is mid. Good Q. Well, nice try. Maybe he's coming into you. You need to play safe. Jax is top. He's dead. You're also weak side anyways. So you just play safe. Yeah, well, of course you want to win the lane with this, with Kate, but with Shaco sometimes it's just, that's how the matchup goes. Because he doesn't really do very much, so you just have to play around your recalls. They do have first strike on Kai'Sa, so I hope you will get potion at some point. Let's see what happens here. So you W. Okay. Interesting that I didn't reuse your Q here. You W auto, and here I would just Q auto. Then you did Q, you missed.
Like her main combo is W, and if they walk into it, QE.
QE.
Right?
Yeah, QE, exactly, yeah. But I wouldn't really do Q and E because Rakan, obviously he's spamming his E right now. So after the trap, he just, if you do E as well, you're never going to hit, you're either going to hit your Q or your E, and it's just one spell, the first spell. So that's why I wouldn't do E in that case. Okay. Good traps, very good trap placements. 1.3k gold. Interesting. Like, now, what are you planning to do?
I don't know. We wanted to push away under the tower so I could back, but
okay.
Then she stayed, so I was a little.
But hesitant. The thing is, you see where the next wave is right now.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to crush this. This is a cannon wave, and you don't have mana for Q. You're not gonna be able to push this cannon before the next wave comes here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what should you do with the wave right now?
It's just let it be and last it as much as I can.
Yeah. Just last hit only, and when the next wave is right here, then you just start pushing into them.
Yeah.
Super, 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 super important. If you want to stay more, it might make sense because look, she's relatively chunked. So you have more HP than her. So you can also play it slow. You don't need to rush it. Because you really rushed it really hard. Like, oh, I want to push and I want to push. Like, why? She has 600 HP. You have 600 HP. You have more range. She looks like she went tier. You have pickaxe still. But you try to push. But look what happened. Because now you're like, oh, but I can't crush because it's too deep. Well, yes. Yeah. Because if you did it from here, it's much simpler. And what? You're going to recall here and you give them a freeze? Let's see if you look at the... Okay, pretty confused here. You should insta recall here, like instant recall, like right here. If you want to recall, just press B. Do you remember what you thought about here?
Not exactly, but I think I was just like, okay, they will hard shove this if I recall, so I'll just stay. Also because my Shaco was coming bot at the moment.
Okay, so they'll hard shove if I recall, but you have these 3 minions and another wave coming right there. So if they hard shove, they're actually bad players.
Okay, makes sense.
So yeah, you can just recall right here, and as you recall, if you really think that, hey, if they push, I'm gonna lose a lot, you can recall and cancel recall. You don't need to, you don't need to go with the recall through.
Okay.
You can always cancel it. And then they stay, you stayed as well. They end up pushing and then you get the wave. They did recall right just now. So I want to see what happens here. Because it's very important. Because we can push before recalling or we can recall right away. But that decision should be made based on when Kai'Sa recalls. So now they push. So I want to count how many seconds we didn't see Kai'Sa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 seconds. 1, 9.
Yeah.
It takes 8 seconds to recall, so she left base 11 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It takes 25 seconds to get to the lane. 11 seconds is almost halfway. She's here. You're giving her free farm by pushing this.
Alright.
So, in a different case, if you're pushing this right now and she just recalled because you saw her on a word, pushing is good. If she's dead and she can't catch the wave, pushing is good. If you know for sure that she's between, inhibitor and base, pushing is good. If you can do it in time and you can crash before she gets in the lane, then pushing is always good. The problem is, judging on what we saw right here, is she's gonna lose probably the first 2 minions, and then look, she's there. So she lost 2 minions, 2 melees. So you see that she even got the XP of this one. So she literally loses 2 minions. So how did I know that it's a bad play? Well, I just look at Kai'Sa. I see when she's pushing, and now I see that it's a long time. Look, she recalled a while ago. And now, if you think about it, she's at the inhibitor, or she's close to be at the inhibitor. Yeah, but the next wave is not even here.
Just back
exactly.
Immediately.
Because the next wave is right there. You need to wait the wave, then you need to push the wave, then the wave needs to go into the tower. Fuck that. So much time. Time. I mean, okay, in a different case, if the wave is in the lane and she just recalled, in most cases, it's better to push before recalling, but not in this case. In this case, much better to just insta recall. Okay. Tempo of enemy AD carry. We need to base our recall without pushing, based on when she recalled. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I mean, classic Shaco. Nothing we can say about him. But let's see what happens here. So, I see you're pushing, but where is enemy jungle? Where is... Okay, so enemy jungle is dead. Rakan is dead. Kai'Sa is in the lane. Shaco is there. Rakan, he could be pathing towards bot, or he could be pathing towards a different lane. We don't know. Rakan is mid. Okay, Jax was dead, so most likely he's not on bot. You ping back because we don't know where is Kai'Sa. Good. I like that you ping Kai'Sa ping as well. You push this Kai'Sa's mid for some very interesting reason. This is a pretty greedy because yes, you know Rakan, yes, you know Kai'Sa, but you don't know Jax.
Yeah.
So if you really want to do this, I would at least word into the trap, not word, trap there, and then you play this. And my question is, what do you play for? Because you recall. So how much gold do you need?
300.
No. 300, okay. Is Collector a good power spec? What do you think?
I usually go with Yuma's first pack. I don't know why I went Collector this game, to be honest.
Oh, you play Lethality, yes?
Yeah, in the games where I play with first strike, I do.
Okay. And it works well?
Yeah. It does so much damage. It's just one-shotting Squish is late game.
Okay, 52. 52% is not bad. 4,000 games. Definitely a decent tempo size. Why not? Okay. Good. Yeah. So here I'm thinking you see Kai'Sa mid. Push this recall. Because if you can get easy plays, then I mean you can consider it, but it's easy plays when Yasuo is recalling Diana, stop, Shaco is in base, we have no vision. Doesn't really sound very good. Plus, free collector is a free collector here. I doubt you're gonna recall again. Let's see. Because I don't think you can though. Good dodge. And do even E-trap there. Even EQ is decent, like here. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, he's still 6, so he can just.
Cursor right on him.
Yeah, so if you just E and trap there, I mean, I wouldn't even E, but I mean, maybe you're scared that he's gonna ult now and Kai'Sa can jump. Sure. I mean, I don't mind this. Okay, I mean, let's see. I don't think you're gonna recall anytime soon, and I think you're probably gonna fight for Drake without Collector. I see. Yeah, take this. Good Q. Good movement. Good ult. Kai'Sa is going for the AP build, so she's very useless in the Drake department. Ooh. So they're starting Drake and we need to be there. Like right now they started Drake. Obviously they're not very advanced. The Drake is like 5k or something. Diana is not in position. We have ult, so you choose to push the wave first. Nothing against this. This is the right play. Very good. The Q is beautiful on all minions, even though you actually kind of cursor was here, which is a bit weird. I actually got this one as well. I would do it more like cursor here and like this, but I mean, that's nitpicking, no problem. Good Q. And then they're still doing Drake. You completely screw up this Kai'Sa, and now Kai'Sa is stuck in the lane because she has to respond to the wave. So you should do what here?
Go Drake and help.
Exactly.
It's 3v2.
Okay, but it does look like Diana didn't really want to do it. Interesting. Give, and she has no smite. Okay, well, nothing we can really do. I mean, you can max, like, go there and throw a Q on the Jax, or even walk up on the Kai'Sa and throw the Q. I want you to do something here. Let's see if you did. So you go towards Drake. That's why you were hesitant a bit. And the Shaco tries to do some shenanigans. Interesting that you were scared here. Like, I mean, this is fine. But if Kai'Sa is here, just click here and Q her or auto attack her. If E, they are here, so they're like really far away anyways, right? You are very, very scared. Okay, not much you could have done. Yeah, she wanted to give, no problem. We need to be able to adapt. You're AD carry, so as I always say, people will not play around you. You need to play around them. And he did it quite decently. It could have been optimized, but that's not your mistake. Your mistake is not having collector. If they fight there and you have no collector, it's not ideal.
I see.
Let's see.
I have so much gold right now that...
Yeah, I can only recall now. Let's see. Yeah, I see you're not respecting much enemy jungle. I mean, Rakan is dead though, and you have a pretty good vision on the river, to be completely honest with you. So if you think you can pressure this guy, you can stay and push. But the thing is, like, if I'm looking at this, do I really think I can pressure this Kai'Sa? Like, look at my goal, look at my item. If she was low, I mean, I would stay, but I mean, she's 900 HP and I have a Shaco. What are we gonna do? Box them? Like, box him? Like, you don't have really a way to... Okay, Rakan was dead. Maybe if you have a Nautilus, it would be different. Maybe if the guy is really low, it would be different, because then you have a high chance to be able to pressure reliably. But now it just looks like you're trying to pressure, you have some pressure, but I mean, you have an alternative. So it's not like you have no alternative. So if you had collector in base, and she's low, I agree with you. You should stay pressure the shit out of this guy. If you have collector in base, you have a blitzcrank and she's half HP and you know for sure it's a reliable kill or a reliable pressure, no problem. Let's kill this guy. But this guy is almost full HP and we have a Shaco. Plus you have the item. So then in this case, I would go for the recall. Let's see what you're gonna do here. So yeah, no problem here. Can happen. Ooh, okay, you do escape though.
I think he came from our jungle, Jax. That's why we didn't see him.
See.
Yeah.
I think he's... So you should know. Yeah, we saw him.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's crazy that he actually entered there. But yeah, that's something that definitely can matter higher elo. But again, we're talking about plat emerald rank right now, so you can still make these decisions and be diamond, so that's not a problem. But let's see what happens. Do you recall here or do you stay? But so you stay, but I'm thinking like, okay, if we stay while we have a lot of gold, we want to make sure we are able to do something that is better than recalling for collector, which in general is the basic play. Oh, I have collector, I recall, of course. Well, yeah, sure. In general, you should recall for collector, but if you can reliably pressure your enemies, if you can, you know, have a high percentage kill on them and they are low HP, you can pressure, take plates, tower, blah, 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 I would stay even though I have collector. But let's see how much pressure you have here, because it's like, okay, she's not low, but you have 100 mana. How are you gonna kill them?
Yeah,
because
I wasted 100 mana right there.
Because you ult, and at this point I will be like, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'll push this, I recall instantly. There is no universe where I can actually reliably pressure their like, only if the guy is like 100 HP maybe.
Yeah.
But even then, with this mana, Jax is bot, Diana is top, the easiest recall is for collector here. So this is actually a big thing, because here, after you push this, you can never kill them right here. You can never, like here, just recall. You can't pressure them because of your mana and their HP, like it's not not possible, and also weak side.
Yeah.
You are weak side. So why does this matter? Well, this does matter because with Kate, you want to punish in the lane, you want to win the lane, and you do that with good mechanics, using the brush, using your Q good, using your auto attack good, which you actually do it quite well. Surprisingly, you are very good at that. The recall timings though hold you back, because now, remember, you forced yourself, you didn't recall for collector, and because you stayed one more, you had to stay one more. And after that one more, you had to stay one more, and one more, and one more. And then you're like, fuck, but now I can't recall. Well, then you have to stay again and again and again. So you did that initial play, and because that you did the initial mistake, now you had to stay 3 more minutes in the lane. And yeah, that's just bad, because if you recall, get collector, and you play the lane, it's instantly going to be harder for Kai'Sa to play. So you will have a bigger lead. So everything is going to snowball from there. So here you just sold your blade for a BF. Is it good? It can be good. You have a lot of damage depending on what champs they have and how easy it is for them to catch you. You are playing against Jax, Sett, Kai'Sa, Rakan. They all go in. I wouldn't do that in this case though. They all go in. If they flash on you, you're just dead. Look at this. Zed, Zac, I wouldn't do it here. Fizz, Sylas, Riven, I wouldn't do it here. Jarvan, I wouldn't do it here. Kha'Zix, Nautilus, Ziggs ult, like it's like pretty easy for them to go on you. So in which game would I do it? Like every time, like Lissandra, Briar, if you do that every game, like here Vi, Trundle, Ramos, if they ult on you, you're just instantly dead.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bad to do that. I would do it for second item. Like,
okay.
Infinity Edge, I guess you're getting right now.
Yeah.
I see. Recall timings, okay. I kind of expected it to be like that. And let's see. So you go towards mid lane, which is really, really good. Yeah, I like it. You get the push, you go towards mid. Just be very careful because you don't know where is Jax. So when you're moving camera on mid, keep it for 2 seconds, then look at yourself. Keep for 2 seconds camera mid, look at yourself. Camera mid, look at yourself. Because now you're literally moving, but you will lose track of your champ. So if Jax was there into the brush going on you, and not on mid lane because he flashed, it could be iffy. So good prio, good push, good moving on mid lane, but just try to be more aware of where is your champion, press spacebar, and just go from there.
Yeah.
Interesting that he didn't try to Q here, because if you aim the Q, he's gonna be really low HP. Like, actually, maybe he dies if BF sword into collector. And you can do it from, I mean, here he does have vision. Here he does have vision. But if you do it from here, he doesn't actually see you. Even here.
Yeah.
Try to auto-attack right there. I guess Shaco is not that useless.
He played pretty well. It was just...
Okay. Shielded. Jax is dead. You push this. Good push. Take this. Next wave. It's in front of you. Let's see the Q. Beautiful. Recalling on mid. Okay. Ooh. You're like, oh, I need 50 gold, right?
Yeah, exactly. And they wanted Drake, so I was like,
Yeah, no problem.
let's
As
do
long
that
as
and
you
recall.
don't... Yeah, that's good. Yeah, go mid. No reason to go bot here, right? The wave is really pushed. Just go directly to mid and then your Garen can just go bot. No need to walk towards bot. You walk towards mid, good. What happens here? So what's the plan now?
I just wanted to get mid tower as well.
Okay.
So we have more prior.
So this is a loss.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
boy. Okay. Take this. We take top tower. This game is just over. Oh my god.
I made a lot of mistakes, but
You took so many things. How do you lose this? Okay, you like Berserker boots?
yeah.
I never mind. You have little tempo this game, so yeah, it makes sense with little tempo. Okay.
When I do the lethality build, I always go
Yeah.
the other ones. I don't switch.
Swiftness, yeah. Even no boots is good with lethality. Okay, we get top. We push mid. Okay. We play around our teammates. So it's Brakan W, is Jax, Set. You're pretty long range, so it should be hard for them to go on you. Okay, so we just got caught. Okay, so let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
So Set is there, you trap. Oh boy. Any reason we're maxing E after Q?
I don't know, to be sure.
Okay, so it was just autopilot, I see.
Sometimes it's E, sometimes it's W.
Is it... So you think about it, or is it autopilot?
It's autopilot for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, because...
That's an easy thing to change.
Yeah, just because if you actually max the E, you get cooldown. But the E is not a spell to be like, oh, they have Nautilus Super, I'm gonna E on Caitlyn. Really? You're gonna die, bro. Like, it's still... The E is not a spell that you can rely on. It's pretty useless, yes. Like, if you're super good, you can make some tricks with it. It is K, but W. So you're getting basically what? The recharge is 22 seconds. Trap duration. Maximum number of traps. Headshot damaging. Christ. No, you can't really compare the E with the W. You really can't do it. And then here, like, what can save you here? Maybe E trap. No, you don't have trap. Yeah, he just flashed. Okay, one mistake. That is, he got caught. They can't get Atakan. They can't get any objective. They will also kill shutdown Diana. Okay, very winnable still. Very winnable still. Let's see what we're going to do after this. Because something tells me that the 36 minutes game is... Okay, so you go to stop.
Kale got her all her items and then we're just fucked.
Gotta be a bit more patient with the ult. I wouldn't ulti now. Like, I would ulti when he's actually low. Not even now, because he has W. Like, try to ulti when he's actually really low. Do you take this? Okay.
Yeah.
800 gold. After you take Ataka, remember your responsibility. Your responsibility is objective control, as in being around the objective in case your teammates want to fight, because you are strong.
Yeah.
And you want to get mid wave. This is your responsibility. They have no tire to top, no tire to mid. Drake is up in 10 seconds. So now, after you take this, especially because you see Kai'Sa mid, you should be there. Like, who's gonna get the farm? Diana? But then it's like, why are you going top? Because then we can't really go for the Drake. If there was tire to top, it would be a bit different though. Because Drake, we don't have vision. Kai'Sa will like push mid, they will get the Drake, and we can play top tower. But now, this tower is very hard to take, and you are an AD carry, so you need to play around your jungle, because we're most likely gonna contest Drake as well. Let's see what happens here, because this is okay.
My thought process was just to be with Yasuo in top lane, and because they were Drake.
I see. even though
Then he left.
even if it's like they left Drake and because you thought it was uncontestable, which you know in general it is uncontestable even in lower elo. I think there is like, why would I be with the Yasuo on side lane? Yasuo Caitlyn, holy shit! I think I should make a video about the Yasuo Caitlyn combo. No, it's useless. Like Yasuo Caitlyn, Twitch Caitlyn, or like Twitch Yasuo, or like AD carries don't want to be by themselves, and AD carries don't want to be with mid laners because mid laners can't peel them. AD carries want to be with people that can peel them, or if no one can peel them, like in this composition, you want to be with most of the people. If Diana doesn't peel, Shaco doesn't peel, Garen doesn't peel, but you stay with everyone and everyone is around you, that's fine. Because if you go top and you get flashed on by Jax, what is Yasuo gonna do? Wind wall? He can't really do anything.
I see.
So that's a pretty big thing here. And also, like when you see Kai'Sa pushing mid, it's your responsibility to protect this tower. But yeah, the worst thing is that you stayed on side lane with Yasuo. Never stay side lane as AD carry. Yorick, Yasuo, Jax, let them be, let them split push. They have TP or they don't have TP. They're strong 1v1. You're not. Now Shaco got the wave mid. Something tells me that he's gonna snowball into more. So you got the tower. Very lucky. I'm wondering if you're not getting punished for this, because you could definitely get punished, right?
Yeah. Yasuo walked into his ult and then we died.
So we died. So you see, the first play when you got caught on mid lane, it's absolutely no problem. Because you can make mistakes like this. We all make mistakes in Master, in Challenger, in Grandmaster. But if you make mistake after mistake after mistake, and then you press tab, it's like, oh, but Kayle got level 16. Well, yes. Well, yes. Because this champion is not gonna... It's not gonna forgive you. So let's see what happens now. Because something tells me that even now the game is very winnable. She's level 14. So if you just get the next fight, we should be able to get Baron. Next fight. Let's see. Something tells me that there is even one more mistake. Because this is still Platinum to Emerald. So people make mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. Let's see. Yeah. Never flash in on Kai'Sa. The guy is 4-4. She has some poke. Who is she gonna poke? She's gonna poke the Windwall guy or the Diana that is relatively tanky, or the Garen. She's pretty useless. You play against Sett, Rakan, Jax, and Kai'Sa ulti. You need your flash.
I need my flash to get out,
Because you have Shaco. It's not gonna peel you. Okay, maybe if you do this with a Morgana in Challenger and you rely on Morgana, that might make sense in super high elo with a super good support and a super good champion. Because even if this is Challenger and I have Shaco support, I never do this. I never flash in like this. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.